Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Quiz number 1, chapter 7. Question number 1. What's the value of k for the integral 6x squared over x cubed plus 2 from 0 to 2 equal ln k? First of all, just write the integral is, I can just take 6 outside, integral 0 to 2x squared over x cubed plus 2 dx. The denominator is x cubed plus 2, its derivative is 3x squared. So it's easy to make the derivative now. The numerator is the same derivative. This is just a shortcut. Just multiply by 3 here and divide by 3 here. That's it. And after that, you can continue writing. I have the answer 6 divided by 3 is 2. Integral of 3x squared over x cubed plus 2 dx from 0 to 2. So now this numerator is the derivative of denominator. So simply the answer is 2 ln absolute value of x cubed plus 2. Okay, from 0 to 2. So the answer is 2 ln, if you put 2 here, 2 cubed is 8 plus 2 is 10, minus ln 0, 0 cubed plus 2 is 2. So 2 ln 10 minus ln 2 is 2 ln minus ln division. 10 over 2 is 2 ln 5. And the 2 ln 5 simply can be written as ln 5 squared, which is ln 25. So if the answer is ln k, so the k is 25. K equals 25. Okay? Question number 2. This integral also I can write, just take 5 common factor, take outside integral 10 divided by 5 to x minus 15 divided by 5, 3 over x squared minus 3x plus 1. Here the degree of numerator less than degree of denominator by 1. So check, I am applying the same rule. If you have f prime of x over f of x, the integral, this value is ln denominator, ln f of x. Let's see. So I apply the same rule. The answer is 5. Here, the derivative of x squared plus denominator is 2x minus 3. Exactly, I have it up here. So the answer is 5 ln denominator. That's a very easy way. X squared minus 3x plus 1. Okay. That's it. So 5 ln x squared minus 3x plus 1 plus c. That's it. Okay. Next question, number 3. Ln 2x plus 75 less than or equal ln 5 plus ln x. I can write now ln 2x plus 75 less than or equal ln 5 plus ln x is ln the product, ln 5x. And here for the increase, this is increasing function, both increasing function, the ln way like this when you graph it. And for the increasing function is f of x1 less than or equal f of x2. It means x1 less than x2. So here, so this is consider x1, this is x2. So I simply just cancel the ln. So just write 2x plus 75 less than or equal 5x. So just to collect here negative 3x by subtracting 5x, okay? From each side. So negative 3x less than or equal, just to move to 75 and the other side, negative 75. And dividing by negative 3 will convert the inequality sign to be x bigger than or equal. This is what? This is negatives cancelled. This is 25. Yeah, x bigger than or equal 25. So the number here is 25. So this inequality is valid or is correct when x bigger than or equal 25. Question number 4, if f of x equal 1 over 3x minus 15, then the inverse of the function. If you have a function, you want to find its inverse, the f of x means y equals, so convert x and y first by writing 1/3 y, exchange x and y in the location. So 1/3 y minus 15 is equal to x. And after that, solve this form with respect to y, it means make y subject. So 1/3 y is x plus 15 by multiplying by 3. So y equal 3 into x plus 15, which is 3x plus 45. So once you get y subject, really you reach the answer. You have the inverse. 5 inverse of x now is this, 3x plus 45. Next question. Which of the following is the inverse function defined by g of x? Here, I forgot to tell you here, I have the function here is a linear function. The original function, its domain is R and the range is also R. So the inverse will be also the domain is R and the range is R. Here, R here means the set of all real numbers, negative infinity and infinity. But here it's different. Look at this function. For the function g of x, its domain is all values of x except zeros of the denominator. Here, when you put 6x minus 10 is equal to 0, you have 6x is equal to, the domain is already is given here. X is not 5/3. Okay? X is not 5/3. I can just delete this part. And I have, this is a domain, and the range is, this is a reciprocal function, always has a range y equals the vertical asymptote before writing the range. The vertical asymptote is the limit the function, limit 5x plus 2 over 6x minus 10 as x goes to infinity. The limit here is 5 over 6. So this vertical asymptote, horizontal, I'm sorry, I'm talking about horizontal asymptote, y equals. So y equals 5 over 6 is horizontal asymptote. When you graph a function at a 5 over 6, consider this point is 1, at a 5 over 6, the function never cut this line. The two branches may be here and here. I can check if you have f of 0 here and 3 over 5, negative 5x, not 5 over 3. I have also here vertical asymptote. No problem. Anyway, the range here is y is not 5 over 6. Y is not 5 over 6. Or if you want to say real number except 5 over 6, it's okay. The same meaning of the expression. Okay, let's erase this part. So let's continue. So before finding the inverse of any function, you have to assign the domain range of the given function. And after that, find the inverse by the same procedure I did in the last question by writing y equals 5x plus 2 over 6x minus 10. And after that, just write 5y plus 2 over 6y minus 10 is equal to x. And after that, make a cross multiplication by writing just like this, okay? 6xy minus 10x is equal to 5y plus 2. Collect y on one side. So you have 6xy minus 5y is equal to 10x plus 2. And after that, just take y common factor from the left-hand side of the equation. You have left inside 6x minus 5 is equal to 10x plus 2. So the y now is 10x plus 2 over 6x minus 5. And this is really the g inverse, the inverse function of the given function, 5x plus 2 over 6x minus 10. 10x plus 2 over 6x minus 5. And the domain of this function is the range of that given function. The domain here is R except 5 and 6. And the range is the domain of this function, X, R except 5 and 3. So when you find the inverse function, the domain and range of the inverse function is the same range and domain of the given function. The next question I have here, many options ask you about to pick the ones with the two expressions whose derivatives with respect to x are equal. Select the two correct options. I try to do this here. So when you derive this one, before deriving ln x squared, I just write 2 ln x. I can write this. And after that, when you derive this, you have 2 and ln x is 1 over x. So the answer is 2 over x. And the right-hand side, ln 2x, it's a derivative 1 over 2x times the derivative of 2x, which is 2. By simplifying, you have 1 over x. Look, it's 2 over x, it's 1 over x. The first one is incorrect. Here, ln x squared, ln, and I can write 2 ln x, okay? And when you derive this all, ln a function is 1 over the function, 1 over 2 ln x, times the derivative of the function itself, derivative of 2 ln x that I did here is 2 over x. So the answer here is canceling 2, you have 1 over x, 1 over x ln x. This is the left side here. And the right side, or the other side I want to check is ln 2x is 1 over ln 2x, okay? 1 over ln 2x times the derivative of ln 2x is 1 over 2x multiplied by 2, the derivative of 2x. Answer 2 and 2 is cancelled. So you have 1 over x ln 2x. Look, these two parts are not the same. This is 1 over x ln x and 1 over x ln 2x. Even the second one is incorrect. Let me try the third one. I hope to be correct this time. Maybe. Let me check. Here, derivative of ln x squared that I did here, which is this one, 1 over x ln x. And the derivative of this one, comma, this one, when you derive it, you have 1 over ln x, yes, times the derivative of ln x 1 over x. So now they are the same. This is the first one. The derivative of this is the same derivative of this. They are equal now. F prime here is the same G prime here. You try also this one, will be incorrect. And last one, I think you can find it's correct. Before deriving, ln x squared is 2 ln x. The other function is also 2 ln x. The same function, so the same derivative. This one is correct. This is the last question for our quiz today. What is the value of f prime of 1 if f of x equal ln 10x power 11 over x plus 1 all power 4? Derivative, as you know, the derivative of ln a function f of x is 1 over the function, 1 over the function times f prime of x. So apply this rule here. So f prime of x is equal to 1 over the function, 10x power 11 over x plus 1 power 4, times the derivative of 10x power 11 over x plus 1 power 4, the derivative of all this. So answer is 1 over the fraction, the reciprocal fraction, x plus 1 power 4 over 10x power 11. When you derive, you remember the quotient rule, function over function, it's a derivative simply the denominator squared. Power 4, when you make a square, will be power 8. And start with the derivative of numerator, which is 110x power 10 times the denominator x plus 1 power 4 minus the numerator 10x power 11 times the derivative of the denominator is 4 times x plus 1 all power 3. Okay? Now I can simplify, as you see here. I can substitute direct because you have f prime as 1 is considered a trivial solution. I can just divide by 10 up and down. Here I can 10 common factor, and you can put this one as you see by substitution here. Put x1 now. So you have 1 plus 1, 2 power 4 over 1. Yes, 1 power 11 is the same one. Times. This is the first part is 11 times 2 power 4. Yes. Minus, because this one is cancelled. 11, 2 power 4 minus, here I have 4 times 1 is 4. Okay. 4 times 1 is 4 times 2 power 3 over 2 power 8. So answer is multiply 2 power 4 here. So you have 11 times 2 power 8 minus 4 times 2 power 7. Okay. 2 power 7. Yes. Over 2 power 8. Now divide. You have 11. Yes. This is divided by this. And minus, this is equal. Minus, here is 4. Still, I have 4, this one. And the 2 power 7 over 2 power 8 is 2 power 1 down. So the answer is 11 minus 2, which is 9. Or you can use direct substitution in the calculator. You can get the answer. Thank you so much. Inshallah, next time I continue the part number 2 of this quiz. Thank you. Goodbye. See you next time.